coast to coast.
नमस्कार. कोंकणी संमेलन 2020 ची टीम आज तुमकां पुराय स्वागत करता आसा. घरांतून एक सांग मिलन म्हणले कार्यक्रम. हो कार्यक्रम तुमगेर घरांतून आरामेर बसून आनंद पावचे.
Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome from the team of Konkani Sammelan 2020. The intention of this mini get-together is to virtually connect with our Konkani friends and families who otherwise would have met in person and created lifelong memories. We begin today's program with a Ganesh Vandana.
आजचे कार्यक्रम आम्ही गणपती लोटकास काणून सुरू करूया. पळयाची गणेश वंदना.
आमगेले हे घरांतू एक सान्मिलन म्हणल्यार इव्हेंटाक हृदयपूर्वक स्वागत. आयची हे कोविड-19 पॅन्डेमिका सिच्युएशनातून तुम्ही सर्व सेफ जावन आसोची म्हणून देवाला मागून घेतात.
तशीची हे एक डिफिकल्ट सिच्युएशन वेळारी आमगेले वर्ल्ड वायड कोंकणी कम्युनिटी पुरा वोट करून एक पॉझिटिव्ह एटमॉस्फियर हाडया म्हणून आम्ही हे प्रोग्राम दवरून घेतलो.
मुखारी तुम्ही ह्या प्रोग्रामांतून ब्रिंगिंग कोंकणीज वर्ल्ड वायड टुगेदर म्हणल्यार विशयारी श्री टी.व्ही. मोहनदास पै हांगेले संभाषण आयकताची. हाजी ओटूची तुमकां पुराय लायव्ह एंटरटेनमेंट प्रोग्राम प्रस्तुत करतसच.
Konkani community is always generous and is committed to giving back to the society. One of the themes for Konkani Sammelan 2020 is philanthropy. We plan to introduce many charities during the Sammelan. हे एक difficult situation वाली आम्ही विंगड चॅरिटी पुरा हेल्प करचे मस्त अगत्य सर. We would like to mention the wonderful work done by World Konkani Center and Sevanjali Charitable Trust in Mangalore to support needy Konkanis back home during this pandemic. We'd also like to mention Chitrapur Heritage Foundation USA, who raised more than $15,000 to help poor families around Shirali and Karla. Also, in the wake of reward discussion around civic engagement in the United States, two Konkani women, Sharmila Thakur and Kalpana Bhandarkar, will describe their journey through philanthropic and community building work.
ह्या प्रोग्रामांतून मुखारी कोंकणी चॅरिटेबल फंड हाजी प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर गोपाल भंडारकर हांगेली मेसेज ऐकूया. KCF मस्त वर्ष करून कोंकणी कम्युनिटी खातीर भारी छान काम केलेलं आसा. ताजे बगे बंडार मामा तोंडानाची आयकयाची.
असले पॅन्डेमिक सिच्युएशनांतू कम्युनिटींतू जनांना एकले सपोर्ट करचे भारी मुख्य. ह्या विशयारी आमगेले कोंकणी एसोसिएशन ऑफ कॅलिफोर्नियाचे प्रेसिडेंट प्रीती आणि केदार कोडीकर हांणी एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी लिडरशिप दाखयलेलो आसा. हे बगे आम्ही मागीर तांगेले एक्सपिरियन्स आयकुया. Also, Mr. Sadanand Mankikar Imam will talk about his efforts to address the needs of Konkani seniors.
तुमपुरा दोतशी म्हणके आमगे संमेलन मुखावेल वर्ष 2021 जुलैक मुखाशिला. We want to commend our hard-working, talented, amazing Sammelan committee who has worked very hard and excelled through this extraordinary time.
We would also like to recognize our donors, sponsors, along with Nakabo for their support. मुखार वर्ष आम्ही सांगोदेंत मेळून ओळखमत करूया. आता तुमगे घरांतून रिलॅक्स करपाची, एन्जॉय कराची आमगेले प्रोग्राम घरांतू एक सान मिलन.
देव बरे करो.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆಯ್ತು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಕ್ಕ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಟಿ.ವಿ. ಮೋಹನ್ದಾಸ್ ಪೈ ಮಾಮ್ ಹನ್ನಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರದಕ್ಕೂ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಜತ್ತ ಸಚ್ಚಿ. ಹಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ನೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ತನ್ನಿ ಅತ್ತ ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಹಜ್ಜೆ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಜಾವನ ಸಚ್ಚಿ. He led the finance and HR groups at Infosys during its key growing years. He was also on the Infosys board for several years. He is involved with several non-profit organizations. Mohandas Pai Mam, welcome.
Namaskar. Puranki namaskar. Len Gokarn here. Odiyal Dakuno, we have Sri Pradeep Pai, who is joining us, and he is the managing director of the very popular consumer brand Hangyo Ice Cream. I'm sure this makes him very popular with kids as well as adults during these hot summer months. He is involved with various Konkani charitable organizations and cultural initiatives such as the Vishwa Konkani Kendra as well as the Sevanjali Trust, among others. Pradeep Ma'am, welcome.
नमस्कार.
आयचे प्रोग्रामाक तुमकां पुरा स्वागत. मोनस मॉम आत्ता जुलै 2020 आम्ही कोंकणी संमेलन 4th of July तू सॅन होजे करता म्हणले केले. You are going to be one of our keynote speakers. जाल्यार ह्या COVID-19 निमित्ती आमकां नेक्स्ट इयराक पोस्टपोन करपाक जालें. तशें जावन आतां आमी एक नवो प्रोग्राम दवरले, वर्च्युअल प्रोग्राम, घरांतू एक सान मिलन म्हणून. सो कोंकणी जनाक ಒಟ್ಟು करचे विशयांतू तुमगेलो कसो संदेश?
आम्ही एक मस्त सान कम्युनिटी, आमगे लोग 20 लाख लोग असते विश्वांतू आणि पुरा जनी भारतांत असते, भारत देशात असते, बाहेर असते, अमेरिकांस असते, युरोपांस असते, ऑस्ट्रेलिया असते, पुरा कडेन असते आणि एक व्हेरी स्मॉल कम्युनिटी. ताकत्री आम्ही ಒಟ್ಟು जावपा जाल्यार आम्ही एक प्लॅटफॉर्म करका. विश्व कोंकणी केंद्रांतू एक प्लॅटफॉर्म केला जाल्यार लोग आमगे लोग अमेरिकान असल्यार युरोपात त्यांनी एक प्लॅटफॉर्म कोणू वर्षा एक पटी ಒಟ್ಟು पुरा जन एक व्हड सम्मेलन करका. वर्षा एक पटी करका इता म्हळ्यार वर्षा एक पटी केल्यारी पुरा जनी ಒಟ್ಟು जावन ಒಟ್ಟು येतात. ताकत्री एक एन्युअल मीटिंग केल्यारी आमगे ಒಟ್ಟು येवचे जाता. आणि कसं करता म्हळ्यार आम्ही एक आमगेले सान एक कम्युनिटीक समाजाक आम्ही एक अजेंडा करता. अजेंडा 2030, कोंकणी अजेंडा 2030. त्या अजेंडांतू आमगेले समाज 2030 कसं जावका, कई रोचुका, कश जावका पुरा एक आलोचन करून एक करता. आम्ही विश्व कोंकणी केंद्रांतू एक सान प्रोग्राम 2010 अंतू सुरू केलेले प्रदीप मामाले लिडरशिप रामदास कामतीले लिडरशिप आणि ते आम्ही एक प्रोग्राम केले. मस्त एक पॉइंट्स आशिल्ले. ते प्रोग्राम मिती आज 25,000 स्टुडंट्साक स्टुडंट्साक स्कॉलरशिप मेळ्ळा. करीब एक 200 स्टुडंट्स भायर वचून शिकतासती आणि एक अलुमनाय असोसिएशन कोणू आम्ही एक वर्च्युअल कम्युनिटी केला. ते कम्युनिटी करका म्हणून एक बसता आसता. इता म्हळ्यार आम्ही ಒಟ್ಟು जावन आमची एक आस सुका आम्ही एक ट्रुली ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी करता ती. आणि ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी आमगेले इंटरॅक्शन असता. इंटरॅक्शन भितरी एक बॉन्डिंग येता. बॉन्डिंगा भितरी आम्ही ಒಟ್ಟು जावन मुखार वचूं येतो म्हणून. आणि कसं जावका म्हळ्यार वी शुड हॅव ए लार्ज गोल. आम्ही 2030 कसं जावका म्हणून फर्स्ट सुरेख वी हॅव टू बी ए ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी. इता म्हळ्यार आम्ही एक सान समाज, व्हड समाज न्ही. भारतांतू 137 crore लोक असती. आम्ही 20 लाख असतील भितरी आमकां काय पॉलिटिकल पॉवर ना, काय ना. आम्ही एक मायनॉरिटी आर्टिकल 29-30 आमगेले इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दिल्यार काय बेनिफिट मेळना. आम्ही ಒಟ್ಟು जावन आमगेले चिल्ड्रन चांग शिक्षण दिवन तांचे एक नॉलेज बेस्ड सोसायटींतू काम करचे ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी दिवका. तांचे भितर आम्ही एक आर्थिक स्थिती आमगेले मस्त चांग जाता. आणि कसं म्हळ्यार आमगेले कोंकणी समाजांतू भारत वर्षांतू आम्ही पुरा आसती, मस्जन आसती. कोणी एक देर शुड बी नो पॉवर्टी. आम्ही पुरा विंगडा पुरा हेल्प करता. आणि आमगेले कल्चर, आमगेले भाषा, आमगेले म्युझिक, आमगेले कथा, आमगेले पुरा कल्चरल आर्टिफॅक्ट्स ಒಟ್ಟು कोण एक प्लॅटफॉर्म कोण करता. आमचे सपन कसं म्हळ्यार आम्ही ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी जावन आमगेले कल्चर, आमगेले भाषे, आमगेले जेवण, आमगेले क्युझिन पुरा ಒಟ್ಟು कोण ते आमगेले येवचे पिढीक आम्ही एक दिवन तांगेले हेरिटेज प्रिजर्व करता म्हणून आस आसा. ताका तरी एक ग्लोबल प्लॅटफॉर्म, ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी करता. हेही आमगेले पुरा सपन.
So thank you for that, मोहनदास भाई मॉम. So तुम्ही सांगली की 2030 म्हणून. So you led Infosys. You know how to bring communities together, companies together, and you are there to have large goals for, at Infosys when you started, I think it was a very small company, and because of vision like you were able to bring, to company to such an extent, you were able to bring the company, at IPO at New York Stock Exchange, which was never heard, right? So those are large goals, and I'm so happy that you are having such vision. So आम्ही तशें खातीर आतां 2030 तुमी सांगले we should have a goal. So worldwide कोंकणी जन अंतंतु कशी join जावेत.
But our English Aulita,
Right.
we have to create a global community for the important reason that we are a very small community in India and globally. We are not large in numbers. So our strength is not in numbers.
Right.
Our strength should be the power of our intellect, should be the power of our knowledge, should be the power of our economic condition. And for that, we have to come together. And when you come together, create a network through the web or through a portal, a Konkani portal where everybody can interact, what happens? We can have business connections. The business connections will help. We can help each other access jobs in various countries. We can make sure our children have contacts with other Konkani speaking young people to marry. So many of our children are marrying outside the community. Many of us are married outside the community. And the reason is very clear. Since we're very small, we don't meet Konkanis anywhere. And since we don't meet Konkanis anywhere, we don't interact with Konkanis. And we fall in love. Of course, it's a nice thing to do, and we marry. But our children don't grow up with a culture. So I think it's important for the Konkani community to come together, to know each other, and to develop friendship with people and young people all around the world, and to develop kinship. And the next important thing is we should help each other economically to make sure that everybody gets a good opportunity in life to live their dream. Everybody has got a dream. Now in India, there are very poor Konkanis all over. People who require help for scholarship, people who live in poverty. We must do DBT, direct benefit transfer. If each good Konkani family were to adopt another one Konkani family for 5 years and give them some money, say 4,000 or 5,000 rupees a month for 5 to 6 years or maybe 10 years, we can make sure in 10 years' time we become a very economically strong community. And then we must make sure we interact for cultural events. We must preserve our history, write our history, write about a culture. Every family's history should be written. A family tree should be created. And we must document all our dancers, our cuisines, our artifacts, our dresses, etc. We must create a museum in Mangalore where all this can be displayed. And we must create a virtual museum on the web. All our old literature should be collected in one place, maybe translated into English or any other language so that we understand what our Konkani community is. There's so many things to do. So on the cultural front, economic front, on the people front, on the community front, we should create platforms. And the platforms can be like the Vishwa Konkani Kendra in India. It can be like the American Konkani Association, the European Konkani Association, the UK Konkani Association, because it has to be smaller groups coming together in a federation. And the federation can be linked to Mangalore or any other place. And like I said, there should be a tiered organization structure, and each organization will have their own objectives. And the most important objectives is to bring the community together. And once a year, we meet somewhere. Maybe 10,000, 20,000 people can meet. Maybe go to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, 20,000 people can meet. Or come to Mangalore once in 4 years, where all of us can congregate, meet each other, go to the Ther season and do so many things. I think the important thing is to create kinship and contacts between people and make them all come together on one single virtual platform. And today, because of technology, we have the ability to be virtual, which is a much more powerful way of connecting rather than meeting people physically, which is very difficult.
So as a follow-up question, in your career, in your job, you have traveled a lot, seen a lot of the world, and heard and known of stories where different communities have adapted to various conditions, both business, certain political events. So we as a Konkanis, what can we do that we can uniquely learn from different models or different cultures that we can adapt to the Konkani language?
Well, I think we should learn from the Jewish community. And the Jewish community. See, the Jewish were a homeless people for 2,000 years. They have been persecuted in every country except maybe in India. It's only after the Balfour Declaration, I think in sometime possibly in 1926, after the First World War, did they start getting a homeland of Israel, what was then Palestine. And they made the country together after the Second World War. And today they got their own country, they got their own language, like that. And similarly, we are like the Jews in India. We have a homeland in Goa. Goa has now become a state, but Goa was occupied by the Portuguese and we were persecuted by the Portuguese for many years. The Goan Inquisition destroyed many people who converted to Christianity or remain Hindus. Our temples were destroyed, our history was destroyed, our language was sought to be taken away. So we have been through all this persecution and we have suffered, but we still survived. And now we are distributed all over, right? So we must take cues from them. What are the Jews done? The Jews have formed a World Jewish Organization. They help each other. They make sure they support each other. They invest back into the homeland, that's Israel. They make sure the Israelis can get good education in the United States, and they form a political lobby to protect their interests. And by doing that and focusing on learning, they created great scientists, mathematicians, businessmen, bankers, etc. Now we also have great bankers, scientists, mathematicians in our community, right? So we must focus on education. We must focus on knowledge creation. We must focus on technology because that is where the future of the world is. We must focus on innovation. And for that, higher education is very important. We must be the most highly educated community in India, like the Jewish community are. I think we study the Jewish community, the answer for us is all there. And because of the international Jewish community and the investment they make, Hebrew, their old language, has come alive. They speak Hebrew in Israel. Now, we don't speak Konkani all over the place. So if we lose our language, what binds us together? What binds people together is language. Because the language conveys culture, conveys history, conveys relationship, conveys affection, conveys love for our fellow human beings. And all the thing is part of our heritage. When we're small children, our mothers used to sing lullabies for us, right, in Konkani. Now, do Konkani mothers sing lullabies to their children in Konkani? They do it in English or in some other language. They've forgotten all that. And why is that? Because for a young child, to the mother singing a lullaby in Konkani, we pass on the culture, we pass on language. Like that, the preservation of our identity as a group, because we are all Konkanis, preservation of identity as a group is very important. And like I keep telling everybody, all of us have multiple identities. Now, you people are in the United States. You are US citizens. You are Americans. And after being Americans, you are American citizens. You live in California or Texas. You are Texans. You're Californians, right? You have, of course, association with the city. You may be in LA, you may in San Francisco, etc. And then after that, you are a Konkani. You are a GSB or a SB or whatever you are. Karvi could be whatever you are. You are the community, right? So there's a hierarchy of identity. Each of the identities come together to make up what you are. And all this identity needs to be invested in. So we must look at being Konkani as one of the identities which has to be invested in, because that is the core that unites us together. I mean, at a different level. And to me, getting all this thing together is very, very important. Now, I didn't pay much attention to all this till about 2010. Till about 2010, I was busy with my work at Infosys. I used to travel. I didn't care whether I was a Konkani, somebody was this. We were free with each other. We went everywhere else. And then, they called me the Vishwa Konkani Kendra. I thought about it and said, my children are growing up. They carry my name, but I've not taught them Konkani. Now, when they grow up, they carry my name as Pai. What will they carry? What will they give their children? How am I conveying my culture? So I was a bit apprehensive as to what is going to happen and a bit insecure. And I thought we must all come together in the community and make sure we preserve our culture, our language, because if we don't do that, we'll be like an empty shell. We'll have an outer appearance, but inside will be hollow because we have forgotten our roots. Our roots are very important. We have deep roots. We are denizens of the Saraswati River. We have a 5,000, 6,000 year history, right? But we've forgotten most of the history, and the history binds us. So I think this is important.
Thank you, Mohandas Pai Mam. You have spoken from your mind today. Thank you for that. And speaking of mind, today I want to change the subject a little bit. At the Amgele Purakadena COVID-19 situation, and you work with several organizations and businesses, right? So, a question, Kasamalari, do you think there are any lasting impact on communities and businesses because of something like this?
Yes, there is a lasting impact because, to my mind, COVID-19 is an inflection point in human history. Right. First of all, politically, the global architecture of political power was based on the Second World War. Second World War, where there were victories, there were victors, the allies were the victors. So the West created this kind of an architecture, and the institution like the IMF and the World Bank, based upon the dominant economic powers at that point of time, were the winners in the war. And that is living till today, but the world has changed. Then came the Cold War with Soviet Russia. Soviet Russia is now gone. United States became the greatest global power after the Second World War. It dethroned Great Britain, started the process of decolonization, and then We've seen the rise of Japan. We've seen the rise of Germany. Now Germany is getting older. Japan is shrinking in population. China has come up. So we are in the new world. And in this new world, the OECD, developed country share of global GDP is going to be less than the emerging markets by 2025. So this pandemic is accelerated the process of the emerging market and the rest of the world coming up. The rise of Asia, the rise of China, the rise of India is going to be there. So this pandemic will accelerate the process of reshaping of the globe, of the geopolitical status of the entire world. And that, to my mind, is very big, because the global supply chain will change from China, because people have found they depend on China. And then they will also see that China is becoming a hegemon to try to dominate the world in the South China Sea. It had its clash with India at the border, and we stood firm and we pushed them back. And we have seen that America is trying to come together with India to, as a quad, along with Japan and Australia, to take on China and make sure there is peace around the world. Second, we are seeing the impact of technology. The digital world has taken over. All our habits have changed. We have been logged in for 60 days, 75 days, 90 days, and we communicate to each other through Zoom right now. We can't meet each other. We get telehealth. We do entertainment through the devices. We talk to our family through video. We buy through e-commerce, and we do education through the tablet. So everything has changed. So business models have changed. The world has come together, so everything will leverage through technology. The third is the rise of the great digital monopolies. Even among business, the biggest companies to the world are the digital monopolies. I mean, Apple is worth $1.5 trillion. You got Microsoft worth $1.5 trillion. You got Google worth $1.3 trillion. You got Amazon worth $1.3, $1.5 trillion. Now NVIDIA has joined the gang, etc. They are ruling because, you know, in the digital world, all of us have become piece of data. And this data is very important. So our identity, our history, everything is become available to somebody else. So how do we counter the digital monopolies? That is the thing that world has to answer. Because today, the concentration of wealth, concentration of power everywhere else in the virtual world. The digital world, the virtual world has become as important as the physical world to impact, and that means new laws are going to come. Last point is that the way we live, the way we interact with each other is changing dramatically. And that means we're going to have a before COVID and after COVID world, and the after COVID world is going to be very different. So the geopolitical landscape is going to be very different. The technology landscape is going to be very different. The business landscape is going to be very different. And the social landscape is going to be very different, because the social landscape is going to be about communities who have come together. And now we are seeing United States and other countries, old wounds come up. The Black Lives Matter is stirring up the United States, and we are going to see some kind of reaction from people, and a new way of social thinking may come up. So we could also see globalization in retreat. The last 30 years, I've seen globalization where we came together, we could see it in retreat. So we're entering a very new era, a new world, which is accelerated by COVID, and the new world is going to be very different. Now, the key thing for all of us to understand and to realize is, how do we survive and grow and prosper in the new world? And to survive and grow and prosper in the new world, we must embrace change. We must embrace technology, use technology for our benefit. We must create networks. We must save for the future, because, you know, we could be under severe shock. We don't know how employment is going to be. We don't know how economic opportunities are going to be. And we must help each other all around the world so that the community together, we can prosper. So these are my thoughts about the impact. But one thing is very clear. This is an inflection point for the entire world. And the old ways of doing things are giving way to the new ways. And what the new way exactly is, not many can tell.
Thank you. Thank you. So, let's take it to a local level. So, this next question, Pradeep Paitumka, how is COVID-19 affecting people and businesses in Kodial Antoni? Kashi affect jatta, sir?
COVID-19 has definitely affected all the businesses. I can say Q1 compared to last year, maybe around less than 50% all over. So only IT and digital are doing well. All other businesses are having a difficult time, at least for next another 3 to 4 months.
Okay. Janak effect jalla munjalari. Are they seeking help? And kashi are they helping each other? Kashi jatta, sir?
No, last March, April, when the first lockdown was announced, Mohandas was very kind. Immediately he called me and he said, all daily earners, we should look at and we should support the daily who are earning in our Konkani community. So immediately we raised the funds through all the donors of our community, including from US. We raised almost $52,000 and given 549 families every week 1,000 rupees, which is a idea of Shri TV Mohandas Pai, to support them for 6 weeks. 6 weeks we supported. Just after 6 weeks, again he called me and he told, can we do it for another 3 months? Can one person adopt one family for 3 months? Then I again spoke to Naresh Shanai of Sevanjali Trust. He is very active in voluntary services with a good team. So he agreed. Again, he launched a program called Dana Shura Karna. And again, 80 families are identified. And resources also we are trying to take on. Even Gopal Bhandarkar mom has recently transferred $10,000 from KCF 2-3 days back. GS Sabha from London have transferred 2,000 pounds. We'll try to utilize this for supporting this 80 families for next 3 months.
Okay. So, that is wonderful to know how we are helping. And I'm sure we are targeting these solutions to Konkanis or other families that are below the poverty line.
Yes.
And so I think some of the trust that you are associated with, Sevanjali, is also helping not only in this. What are the other causes that you support and work on as a part of your charitable activity?
Sevanjali is doing a wonderful job. It is under the presidency of Vedavyas Kamath, our young MLA, and convener is Naresh Shanai. They are really doing a good job. During last 60-75 days, they have served food daily, free to all the doctors, ASHA workers, every day, even to migrant laborers in Mangalore. And at more than 300 old age people, they served whatever requirements in last 60-75 days. They reach for any concern of our community to the residents in Mangalore. It's a really pride to us. They are working really hard.
Right.
Even at World Konkani Center, on the advice of Shri TV Mohandas Pai, we along with Akshay Patra, we could distribute almost 2,500 food kits, grocery kits, to different below poverty line Konkani speaking community like Kharvi, Kunbi, Chaptekars, Vaishavani, even GSB, which is amounting to almost 52,000 meals. That's also done. Even Sevanjali parallelly done to non-Konkanis also. Vedavyas has distributed, according to me, not less than 35,000 kits to non-Konkanis, to all these grocery kits, which can give food for about 21 days.
So we are coming to an end. Any final thoughts from you, Pradeep Pai or Mohandas Pai Ma'am?
Sir, I just wish this Gharan to Ek San Milana, a great program organized by under the leadership of Shri Ram Acharya Ma'am and all their organizers, especially Vasant Shana and Milin. And I wish this function will go well with all the spectators all over the world.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy to be interacting with all of you. Pradeep and I had come for the last Sammelana and we spoke and we enjoyed meeting with all of you. And then there has been a lull. And that's why we say we should have an annual event. And the annual event can be in any part of the world so that we all look forward to this. Maybe 1 year in Europe, once in 4 years at least in Mangalore. And we must create this kind of networks where we can all be together. And I would appeal to you and all your members to come together and create a global Konkani community. Because our motivation is the welfare of a community. Our motivation is the welfare of our young people. Our motivation is the welfare of the countries where we all reside. Our first loyalty is to the country where we reside. That there is no doubt. And after that, we have to take care of our communities where we stay. On that, there's no doubt. And then we have to take care of a community to which we belong. Because, you know, our karma bhumi is important, our janma bhumi is important, our dharma bhumi is also important. And then you must also focus on Goa. For so many of us, Goa is a dharma bhumi, maybe Mangalore, that coastal belt dharma bhumi. We must invest back into our temples, into our culture, into our mosques, into our holy places, because they also are organizations which carry the aspiration of the community forward. But if all of us come together, help each other, and inspire each other to be part of the community, and many people get benefits in the community, we will create an extremely strong community. And the dream is by 2030, we'll be a truly global, we are already a global economically dominating, culturally and socially strong community, which will get the respect of all people around the world.
Madam, तुमका दोघा जनाक मोहनदास पै माम and प्रदीप पै दोघा जनाक मस्त धन्यवाद. So thank you, very nice talking to you.
Namaskar. Thank you very much. Thank you, and all the best, and have fun. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
गाणं सुद्धा या प्रस्तुतकर्त्यासाठी आमगेले समाजाचे गायक जावन आशिल्लो श्री बालचंद्र प्रभू. Sri Balachandra Prabhu is a descendant of the Kirana stream of Hindustani classical music. He was introduced to music at a very early age by his father, Sri Devadas Prabhu. Later, he attained advanced training under the tutelage of Pandit Jayatirth Vemudi and late Pandit Shripati Padkar, who was a senior disciple of Bharat Ratna, late Sri Pandit Bhimsen Joshi.
Sri Balachandra Prabhu has enthralled music lovers across the world and has been recognized by them as a true representative of the Kirana Gharana. He has been awarded many national and international awards and recognitions. Bliss, a global fusion song, has been featured on a worldwide exclusive first look on Grammy.com.
Sri Balachandra Prabhu will now be performing his own composition, Akara, Ukara, Makara, a Konkani bhajan on Lord Ganesha, written by Sri Narayana Pai Konchari, followed by a popular Marathi bhajan, Kannada Raja Pandaricha.
अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार. अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार. अकार उकार मकार श्री गणेश चरणाक नमस्कार. अकार उकार मकार श्री गणेश चरणाक नमस्कार. अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार. सिद्धि बुद्धिदायक विद्याप्रदायकु सिद्धिबुद्धिदायकु विद्याप्रदायकु सिद्धिबुद्धिदायकु विद्याप्रदायकु सिद्धिविनायकु पार्वती सुपुत्रु सिद्धिविनायकु पार्वती सुपुत्रु शिवशंकर पुत्रु तो गणनायकु शिवशंकर पुत्रु तो गणनायकु अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार इष्टार्थदायकु मोक्षप्रदायकु इष्टार्थदायकु मोक्षप्रदायकु इष्टार्थदायकु मोक्षप्रदायकु विघ्नविनाशकु पाशाकुशधरु विघ्नविनाशकु पाशाकुशधरु मूषकवाहनो नित्यभयदायकु मूषकवाहनो नित्यभयदायकु अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार गम्बीजाक्षर गमूलाक्षर गम्बीजाक्षर गमूलाक्षर ओंकार श्रेयस्कर ओंकार श्रेयस्कर गणेशाका पोया नाम मी जपोया गणेशाका पोया नाम मी जपोया गणेशाका पोया नाम मी जपोया गणेशाका अपोया नाम मी जपोया गणेशाका अपोया नाम मी जपोया लोकाक शुभ कर लोकाक शुभ कर अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार अकार उकार मकार श्री गणेश चरणाक नमस्कार अकार उकार मकार श्री गणेश चरणाक नमस्कार अकार उकार मकार ओंकार स्वरूपाक नमस्कार 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 गमदनि नि 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 द मदनि सा नि सा ध धनि सा ग नि सा ध मदनि द सा ग म ग सा सा ग मदनि सा आ कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा. वेदा नाही कळला, वेदा नाही कळला, वेदा नाही कळला अंतपारयाचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा. निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर, निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर, निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर. कसा प्रगटला असा विटेवर, निराकार तो निर्गुण ईश्वर. कसा प्रगटला असा विटेवर. उभय ठेविले हात कटीवर, उभय ठेविले हात कटीवर, उभय ठेविले हात कटीवर. पुतळा चैतन्याचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा. परब्रह्म हे भक्तासाठी, परब्रह्म हे भक्तासाठी. मुखे ठाकले भीमे काठी, मुखे ठाकले भीमे काठी. परब्रह्म हे भक्तासाठी, मुखे ठाकले भीमे काठी. उभा राहिला भाव सावयव, उभा राहिला भाव सावयव, उभा राहिला भाव सावयव. जणू की पुंडलिकाचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा, कानडा राजा पंढरीचा. हा नाम्याची खीर चाखतो, हा नाम्याची खीर चाखतो. चोकोबाची गुरे राखतो, हा नाम्याची खीर चाखतो, हा नाम्याची. धनी धनी दम गम धनी सा नि सा, हा नाम्याची. धनी सा ग धनी 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 दम गम धनी दम गम ध दम ग सा ग म ग सा नि सा ग ग धनी धनी सा ग म धनी सा ग म धनी सा म धनी सा धनी सा नि सा नि सा नि सा. हा नाम्याची खीर चाखतो, चोकोबाची गुरे राखतो, हा नाम्याची खीर चाखतो. चोकोबाची गुरे राखतो. पुरंदराचा हा परमात्मा, पुरंदराचा हा परमात्मा, पुरंदराचा हा परमात्मा. वाली दामाजीचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा वेदा नाही कळला वेदा नाही कळला अंतपारयाचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा कानडा राजा पंढरीचा राजा पंढरीचा राजा पंढरीचा.
थँक्यू सो मच.
श्री बालचंद्र प्रभूला पद आयकतची आमकां विंगड एक लोकांवर वापस हाडला म्हणके जाणले नव्हे. आमी आतां पळोवया आमगेले कोंकणी असोसिएशन ऑफ कॅलिफोर्नियाचे एक प्री रेकॉर्डेड डान्स मेळ्ळी.
मैंने ये इश्क सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल खली बली हो गया है दिल दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल.
Namaskar. I'm Dr. Gopal Bhandarkar, President of Konkani Charitable Fund. We are the largest charity in USA working exclusively to help Konkanis in India. We raise funds in USA and send to pre-screened and pre-approved charities in India. We make sure that the Indian charities we selected are approved by the Government of India and by our own board of directors. Konkani Charitable Fund is dedicated to humanitarian work to benefit impoverished and needy Konkanis in India. COVID-19 pandemic has affected scores of Konkanis who are living close to poverty line. With the pandemic, many of them were pushed below the poverty line, thus needing assistance. Many Konkanis who have lost jobs due to lockdown and temporary layoffs have approached charitable organizations in India for assistance for food, medicine, rent, etc. As you know, some of the well-known philanthropists under the leadership of Mr. T.V. Mohandas Pai, Mr. K.V. Kamath, Mr. Jagannath Shenoy, Mr. Ramdas Kamath, Mr. Dayanand Pai, and many others have started a fund to assist victims of COVID-19 pandemic. They are working along with World Konkani Center in Bangalore, which is providing assistance to needy through a well-known local youth organization, Sevanjali Charitable Trust. We have decided to help these Konkani families who desperately need some urgent help. Many Konkani charities from India have asked us for emergency help. We are appealing generous people like you for urgent donations. In the past, Konkani USA have always risen to help during such occasion when Indian brethren request for help as a result of natural disasters, famines, or pandemics like this one. I'm sure the Konkanis in USA who are highly educated and well-to-do group of immigrants to America will not disappoint us. The directors of Konkani Charitable Fund request all listeners to generously donate as soon as possible. Please go to our website, KonkaniCF.org. All the information is provided about how to donate. Please remember, Konkani Charitable Fund is an approved 501(c) charity. Thus, your donations are fully tax deductible. Konkani Charitable Fund also allows you to donate to the charity of your choice in India apart from COVID-19 victims, provided the charity is on our approved list. KCF is managed by all volunteers. A very small percentage of unavoidable expenses like postage and mailing, bank fees, insurance, etc. are borne by the board of directors. Thus, our actual expenses are zero and 100% of your donation goes to the charity of your choice. Having zero expenses is extremely rare for any charity in USA or for that matter anywhere in the world. Please remember, many corporations match an employee donation. Thus, you could double your donation if you work for such a company. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call me or write to me. You'll find the information to contact me at our website. Finally, please remember, the most important thing in life is not how much you have, but how much you gave. Please do not let down your impoverished brothers, sisters, and elderly in India, many of whom are in serious financial trouble due to COVID-19. To kick off this fundraising drive, I'm donating $10,000 today to the fund. I sincerely hope you will join me in donating too. God bless you all. Thank you.
आता आम्ही ऐकूया श्री गौतम नायक आणि श्री संजीत नायक हांगेले म्युझिक परफॉर्मन्स. Both Nayak brothers started learning Bansuri at a very tender age under the guidance of Pandit Venkatesh Godkindi and later with Pandit Praveen Godkindi.
Sri Gautam Nayak has also been trained on tabla under Pandit Kiran Godkindi and Vidwan Vignesh Nayak. As a flautist and tabla player, he has given more than 500 shows all over India and has played for many albums, short movies, and feature films. Gautam is part of two renowned bands in Bangalore, named Swaramrita and his own band, Skylight. Sri Sanjeet Nayak has been trained on vocals and harmonium under Vidwan Shankar Shehan, Udupi. He is also part of two renowned bands in Bangalore, named Swaramrita and Kalatwa. As a flautist, he has given many shows around the world. Sanjeet has composed music for many short movies, albums, and has played for many feature films in the sandalwood industry.
They will be performing a bandish in Rag Yaman, which is set in Teen Tal, followed by a renowned devotional bhajan. On flute, Sri Sanjeet Nayak. On tabla, Sri Gautam Nayak. Thank you, Nayak brothers. That was a brilliant performance. Amge Mukavej programmer Anjali Shanbogale saxophone performance.
Miss Anjali Shanbhog, one of the leading female saxophonists of India, is a proud daughter of Srimati and Sri Narayana and Nayana Shanbhog, and a staunch disciple of well-known saxophone player Guru Sri Sundar Sridhar. Anjali started her music career as a saxophonist at the tender age of 8 and has given more than 1,000 performances all over India.
Some of the prestigious awards bestowed on Anjali are Kalakarmani by the Cultural Association of Bangalore, State Award by the Government of Karnataka, and many more. Today, Miss Anjali Shanbhog will be accompanied by Sri Chetan Naik on flute, Sri Samprit Kumar Shrin on harmonium, and Sri Anush Shanbhog on tabla.
Thank you, Anjali Shanmugh, for that riveting performance.
At the time of crisis, great leaders emerge. म्हणताचे. तसले leaders या वर्षाचे कोंकणी असोसिएशन ऑफ कॅलिफोर्नियाचे को-प्रेसिडेंट्स प्रीती आणि केदार कोडीकर. तांणी या कोविड पॅन्डेमिक सिच्युएशना वेळारी आमची गेले कम्युनिटीक कशी वोट मेळवून घेतली म्हणून तांगेले तोंडानं ऐकयाचे.
नमस्कारू, हांव केदार कोडीकर.
नमस्कारू, मगल नाव प्रीती कोडीकर. नमस्कारू, मगल नाव कुणाल कोडीकर. नमस्कारू, मगल नाव खुशी कोडीकर.
We'll go through whatever activities and all we had planned for the year and how we had to change our direction because of COVID-19. आणि आम्ही 2022, if you can see my screen, मस्त events plan केलेले आहे. From the wellness and fitness, आम्ही jogging start केलेलं आहे, मागीर biking start केलेलं आहे, short hike, long hike, Bombay Jam, yoga class. These all events we had planned to do it once a month. And from a cultural aspect, we had started Gurukul class, So all this were being done once a month, so that every weekend something or the other activity or event was there to keep all the Kaukans occupied.
Yeah, and for Gurukul class, आम्ही notice केलं की बाकीची communities मस्त language आर focus करतात ती, whereas Konkanis आम्ही आमगल Konkani language शिकवूनच्या कशी systemic एक है नाशिल class म्हणून नाशिले. So what we thought was, let's start a Gurukul class for आमगल Konkani आमची culture doanka, and in this class our main focus was to teach Konkani culture and general Indian culture, Konkani language.
And Kaukansanka Pad Munu Avarta, we had started once in a month karaoke event, so that we were thinking of having themes as well. And same thing, in February, the same things every month to month we are planning. And even talent show we had with the Valentine's theme on February 8th. And this was where people showcased their talent. And Yugadi we had planned for first week of April, and that's why we had started the dance practices also for Yugadi during this February event. And then March into, we had also planned for Holi event where we had collaborated with Fog Mono and Upma, that is Uttar Pradesh Mandal, and we wanted to have a big Kauka Holi event.
And these two organizations have a lot of functions and lot of programs that are held in the Bay Area for several decades. So these are very esteemed organizations, and we were very happy because this year they collaborated with us, and Kauka was going to be represented in the Holi event and in several events.
So August antu, the Independence Day, we were planning for a parade in Fremont along with their association. So he plan kelele, and suddenly in March, this COVID-19 thing took up. And आमकां भोव मस्त disappointment जालें. We were thinking, at turns आमकां हे सगळें आतां Yugadi planning आशिल्लें, Holi planning आशिल्लें, and all these events were taking place in such a big
full force.
Let me just take you through a glimpse of what all events we were doing in the we had planned throughout the 2020. So this is the karaoke event that we had on Jan 11th, and these are the pictures. There was such a big representation, and everyone enjoyed this event. And these were the monthly events that we had. One, the Kauka Yoga, then Kauka Bombay Jam, then Kauka long hikes, magir short hikes, and Kauka jogging. And the people mentioned in this, photographs, they were the persons organizing, they were from our committee. So it was a total combined effort. And for all these activities that we were doing, Pura Kauka committee was totally involved. And these are some of the pictures, where everyone showcased the talent. So this is what we had planned for Kauka Yugadi. We had taken a very big stage and lot of, we were planning for fashion show, then a raffle, then lot of good food. And we had taken almost a 800 spacious hall. And mastami plan kelala, pura ekdam lavish hall in Ashila.
It was a beautiful hall.
But unfortunately, we had to cancel it or postpone it. And imagirami like we cannot sit quiet. We are the presidents this time. So we wanted to have this, let everyone have the same enthusiasm that they had shown during this time. And during this time, there was a lot of people with stress and lot of other issues and all that were there. Physical people were sitting at home getting depressed and all that. So like we cannot keep quiet. Let us have the same enthusiasm and all. Let us start all these activities online. And we will try our best to, keep the Kaukans occupied. Instead of doing it once a month and all, we will do it almost every day, so people will be having peace of mind, because anyway Sagadan Gharashini. So let us keep them occupied so that they will have a community sense. And also one more thing was, we wanted to keep a check-in on all the Kaukans to see that everyone is fine.
Correct. And these events that we are having, online activities, ever since this lockdown has started, as Kedar said, besides the entertainment factor, what we really wanted to also do was check in on our Kaukans, make sure they are okay, and keep them so busy with the activities that there's no time to think about the lockdown, worry about what's going to happen, because mental wellness is something that we definitely wanted to ensure, because these Kaukans are our family for several decades now.
Magiri, initially, the COVID-19 namka information hai ki only the senior citizens were impacted. So we wanted to give them relief, and all the youngsters wanted to see that, the senior citizens are safe. So that's why we put a volunteer list, and we got a tremendous response where everyone was volunteering to help out, the senior citizens, so that they are safe in their houses.
Yeah, so helping them with the basic shopping, in different cities, there were different volunteers who said, we are willing to help out. So thank you to our Kauka community.
Let us take you through the events that we are conducting online. This is the Kauka Gurukul that we are conducting twice a month. Then from the wellness and fitness perspective, we are conducting yoga on a daily basis, Zumba every Saturday, Sunday, app challenge on a daily basis. From the mental awareness perspective, we are conducting Om Namah Shivaya every Tuesdays, Thursdays, Kauka meditation every Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And also we are having a knitting class that we are conducting every Sundays. And Kauka travel diaries, this is what we are conducting every Sundays. This is where every Kaukan comes and showcases what all travels they have done throughout the world. And this is a big hit. Also, we are having once a month prayer and bhajan evening, where all Kaukans come and sing prayers and bhajans. This is a huge success. We are holding Kauka Dumb Charades once a month. Kauka online bingo. Bingo also we have started once a month. We are having we had a special called as Kauka Bingo. We had Amchigele food that we are as the items for bingo. Then we had a lockdown video contest where all the Kaukans took part in making funny videos. Most of the Kaukans took part, and it was a huge success. We had the prize distribution last week. And we have made the Kauka newsletter once a week, where we are telling all the Kaukans about what all events and activities we are doing every day or every week. And we're also conducting a lot of musical events every Saturdays, where all Kaukans come together and showcase their talent and sing, such as online Antakshari, then theme events like Kishore Kumar Night, Lata Mangeshkar Night, A.R. Rahman Night, Kauka Kapoor Special Night. We are going to conduct the Kauka Rafi Night. And also we have collaborated with Heartfulness for sharing their online events.
Around the May-June time frame, not just the high schoolers or the college graduates, but even the little kids of all ages, students of all ages, were a little bit depressed because they were looking forward to that graduation day, and then it was not going to happen. So we had an online graduation night, and in that all the students and their parents spoke about their experience, and they felt like they had attended a graduation ceremony. Voice of GSP magazine also appreciated all the Kauka activities that we have been having, and similarly an article was was published in the Canara Saraswat magazine as well. January into आणि February into Kauka's पुरे functions activities तयार झालेले आणि मागीर after March after the COVID situation आमगे पुरे online activities आणतोय Kaukans are very happy. We just hope that Kaukans remain happy, healthy, and safe. And we are really blessed to have a wonderful community. It's like a one huge family, that we are a very close-knit family. Always been together, whether it's ups and downs, happiness or problems. So even in this situation, we know we'll all be together.
And it is not just the Kauka community. It is entire Konkanis around the world, and for all the people. Let them have happiness and let them be safe forever. We want everyone to be happy and safe. Namaskaru.
Namaskaru. And hope things return to normal soon.
Next program aji socio-cultural program for seniors mono. Namaskaru. Beria dukuno Konkani Sammelan Committee dukun Mohan Kamatulitasa. Amgel North American Amchigel community pulli pannas wars dukuno hod jatasa. Takala ayil amchis purai at seniors jalanchi. Evchek dapan reversana Vitari Amgel community into Anikichard seniors astachi. या विषयांत विचार कोरक ऑन्टेरियो कॅनडा दुकुन आमी सदानंद मनकेकर मामाक आमंत्रण केला तांणी मस्त जना वोट कोरनो उलोनो सिनियर्सांक हेल्प करूक एक लायक प्रोग्राम केला आयचे कार्यक्रम 2020 कोंकणी संमेलनाचे प्लॅन केलेल्या प्रोग्रामाचे एक सान प्रिव्यू नमस्कार सदानंद माम हाउ आर यू हाउ हैव यू बीन हैंडलिंग COVID-19
नमस्कार मोहन मालकडे गेले प्रोग्रामा विशयांत उलोवच्याक आपयल खातीर मस्त धन्यवाद तुका Oh yes, COVID-19. Well, by the grace of God, at least in Canada, things are not that bad. All three levels of governments are generally on the same page, working together to keep us safe. Most of the people are following the guidelines prescribed by the health authorities. Looks like the progress is definitely in the right direction.
Oh, I see. That's good. That's good to hear. So is there any specific advice you have for our viewers today on how to keep yourself healthy and being successful in whatever you're doing?
That's very simple, Mohan. 3 mantra. हाथ समो धुयाती, mask घाल गयाती, distance दवराती. If you want one more, take care and listen to your health authorities.
Yeah, I think all of us have been trying to follow those recommendations. So I heard that over the past few years, you have been putting together a social cultural program for seniors. So what is it and what made you start it?
Well, from 2012 to 2014, I spent most of my time in India trying to take care of my elderly parents who were bedridden and literally helpless. That experience opened my eyes to the specific needs of the seniors. At the same time, I also realized that seniors population, especially in North America, was growing steadily. With that, there are specific needs too. I understand by 2030, over 25% of the population will be made up of people over 65. The big question is, how well the government systems will be able to support all of us.
Oh, I see. That's a very large chunk of the population who will be seniors. And I think the issue you raised very much deserves a lot of attention. So how did you go about starting this program?
Well, first of all, I conducted a seminar at the 2016 Sammelan in Atlanta. where I received useful suggestions and few strong supporters. When I returned to Canada, following a brainstorming session and a focus group meeting with the members of Ontario Konkani Association, we developed this program.
Oh, I see. Wow, there's already some history building up here at the Sammelan on specific items that can help seniors. That's great. Can you give us some idea on what does this program include?
The socio-cultural program caters to the needs, social as well as cultural needs of the seniors. And it consists mainly interactive forum, carpool for seniors, health awareness program, tech support program, emergency preparedness program, and consideration to ethnic friendly community living for seniors.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, that's a long list, and you've obviously given some deep thought to this topic. So perhaps we can talk a little bit more, maybe about a couple of items you mentioned. So what is the health awareness program?
Recognizing that as we age, health and healthy living will become our main focus, we formed a working group to develop health awareness program. Since December 2018, we have conducted 4 interactive seminars focusing on various major health issues, including diabetes, Alzheimer's, mental health, Parkinson's disease, heart and stroke, etc. We have also addressed the issues related to this COVID-19 in our last 4 webinars. Actually, we have been extremely fortunate in getting highly qualified speakers from various parts of North America.
Oh, I see. So you definitely seem to have a considerable support from the community here. You also mentioned about the emergency preparedness program. What is that?
This is the latest project we have added, and it's a very important project. Actually, it makes it easier for the seniors and their close relatives to face the difficulties and challenges arising during the emergencies. And what we have done is we have created specially a survivor's kit to keep all important documents for ready use, citywide support teams of experienced and knowledgeable volunteers, easy access to medical and non-medical information. And this is done with coordination among youth, young adults, and seniors.
I see. Looks like you are getting a lot of traction. And how is your senior program so successful?
Well, this program is based on the actual needs of the seniors and soon-to-be seniors and developed with their input. In addition to that, we are very fortunate in having a number of enthusiastic and experienced young volunteers on a team. They are very dedicated, they are committed, and highly innovative.
So you're saying that your program recommendations are useful for any of our viewers living, I guess, either here in North America or other parts of the world for that matter then, right?
I think so, and I hope so. That is one of the reasons why I'd like to have seminars on this topic at the Sammelan in San Jose, so that we can share the information to build and improve seniors programs everywhere. As you know, previously, most of the extended families lived in an ancestral home and took care of each other. But with current nuclear family system, it is important to create a network of our contemporaries to collaborate and grow old with comfort and dignity.
Very, very true. That is indeed a very valid point. And with the changing times, I guess we need to make adjustments in our lives. So perhaps I can ask you one more question. Why should seniors and soon-to-be seniors attend the Konkani Sammelan in 2021?
Well, that's very simple, Mohan. First of all, Amgal Sammelana started by seniors when we were still quite young. This time, as an added attraction, we'll have a few informative and interactive seminars, which may help seniors to form similar networks in their own areas. In addition, for the first time, we are planning to have an icebreaker session, especially for the seniors. So, wagi register karati, ami sarva menia San Jose entu Mukavel July entu. Namaskaram.
So viewers, Please take a note of what Sadanand Mom just said. With that, we want to conclude this segment. Thanks, Sadanand Mom, again for appearing on today's show and sharing your thoughts and providing a sneak preview of what we can expect at the Sammelan. We're all looking forward to the Sammelan in San Jose in 2021. Namaskar.
आता आमगेलोची बेएरिया सिंगर श्री भरत कुंदाजे मामाला भजन ऐकूया. Shri Bharat Kundaje was initiated into Hindustani classical music at the young age of 6 by his maternal uncle, Shri Murli Lal. At the age of 16, he was formally introduced to classical music in Bangalore by Shyamala Bhave. Later, he was able to gain tutelage under Pandit Narayan Rao Deshpande, senior disciple of Bharat Ratna, late Pandit Bhimsen Joshi.
Bharat Mom had the privilege of accompanying Pandit Bhimsen Joshi on Tanpura in several of his concerts. Currently, he continues to study music under Pandit Ratan Mohan Sharma, disciple and nephew of Pandit Jasraj. In addition to classical music, he is also adept at semi-classical forms like devotional songs, Haveli Sangeet and Natya Sangeet. He has performed at various concerts in India, Dubai, and the United States, and teaches music to many students in the Bay Area.
नमस्कार. म्हाका कोंकणी संमेलन कमिटीने ही दोन पद सादर करूंक संदी दिले खातीर हांव तांगेल आभारी आसा. पयलीं हांव म्हगेल व्हड गुरू पंडीत भीमसेन जिंगले पद पटदीप रागांत प्रस्तुत करता. ताजे बोल आसा ती बाजे मुरलिया बाजे आनी दुसरें पद कन्नड भाशेंत बरयल पुरंदरदासागले कृष्णायन बारदे हें भारी सुंदर चारुकेशी रागांत बद्ध केलेलें आसा. विमुख शिखर से धारा विमुख शिखर से धारा धाए सन्मुख लाए धाए राधा हरि सन्मुख लाए बांसुरिया हरि सावरिया राधा गोरी सुनवाने बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे ये बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे ये बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे विराजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे हरे हरे बांसुरी बनी मुरलिया हरे हरे बांसुरी बनी मुरलिया मरम मरम को छुए अंगूरिया मरम मरम को छुए अंगूरिया चंचल चतुर अंगूरिया जिस पर चंचल चतुर अंगूरिया जिस पर कनक मुंदरिया बाजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे पीली मुंदरी अंगूरी श्याम पीली मुंदरी अंगूरी श्याम मुंदरी पर राधा का मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम आकर देखे सुने मधुर सुर आकर देखे सुने मधुर सुर राधा गौरी बाजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे हे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे भूल गई भरी गगरिया भूल गई भरी गगरिया भूल करे गोधन को सावरिया भूल करे गोधन को सावरिया जाने न जाने तेरो जाने न जाने तेरो जाने जाने अग जग राजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे ये बाजे मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे ये बाजे नर जन्म बंदाग ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯ ನೆನೆದರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಿಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯ ನೆನೆದರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಿಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕಂದನ ಬಿಗಿದತ್ತಿ ಮುದ್ದಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕಂದನ ಬಿಗಿದತ್ತಿ ಮುದ್ದಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಚಂದುಳ್ಳ ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುಳಿತನ್ವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಚಂದುಳ್ಳ ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುಳಿತನ್ವೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನಂದಾಲೋಚನೆ ರೋಗ ರುಚಿರ ನರಿಳುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನಂದಾಲೋಚನೆ ರೋಗ ರುಚಿರ ಗರಿಳುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಭೋಗ ಪಡೆದು ಅನುರಾಗದಿರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಭೋಗ ಪಡೆದು ಅನುರಾಗದಿರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ದುರಿತರಾಹಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಡೆದು ತಿಸುಡಲು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ದುರಿತರಾಹಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಡೆದು ತಿಸುಡಲು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಗರುಡ ವಾಹನ ಸಾರಿ ಅರಂದಾರ ವಿಠಲನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಗರುಡ ವಾಹನ ಸೀರಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ನರ ಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಎನ್ನಬಾರದೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯ ನೆನೆದರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಿಷ್ಟ
Hi, and welcome to Konkani Civic Engagement, Building the Community You Want to See. My name is Shloka Kinney. I'm the Youth and Young Adult Organizer for the Konkani Sammelan, and the Konkani community is one grounded in organizing and building. And in light of recent events and ongoing discussions around civic engagement in the United States, today we have Sharmila Rao Thakur and Kalpana Bandarkar, two members of our Konkani community who have made careers through civic engagement and community involvement. So Sharmila, let's start with you. Can you tell us a little bit about your career and how you started making civic rights a part of your career in your life? What inspired you to give back?
So it might sound cliche, but for me, caring and giving back and being involved in community has come from my family, from my parents. I think for most youth, they are the first influencers upon us, and it was much the same for me. My parents were in service industries, giving back service, meaning they were in the medical field, and I always saw them putting others first, whether it be their patients or the youth that they served or our family members. They always made time to stop and not only give, but bring us into that work that they were doing, or that love of really what philanthropy for me and giving back for me is a love of humanity and a love of your neighbor. And, you know, it starts small. For me, it was, you know, the neighbors next door that my parents would bring something to just because, or, you know, the guy at the corner that we would see every day trying to sell something that nobody else would buy. Or simple hello that you might give to, you know, the security guard at the entrance to a building. And I can't say specifically when I wanted to make a career out of giving back. I actually studied international relations and thought I would go abroad and work in India. And my focus was going to be women and girls. And when my father passed away, I decided I wanted to stay in the States. And so I looked for ways to give back in my own community. And even though I started my career in corporate America, in healthcare marketing and public relations, and Kalpana can attest to this, I always spent more of my time volunteering on committees, on boards of nonprofits, and I felt like that was always my calling. And of course, you have family that says, well, why don't you make a career out of that, you know, if you really enjoy doing that? And so I went to graduate school for my master's in public health and a master's in public administration and public policy. And that's how I entered philanthropy formally. I worked in a number of nonprofits and foundations. And while I continued to volunteer on the side, here I was able to make being involved in my community an everyday part of my life. And it continues to be so.
Nice. That's incredible, because it's like a journey that is a through line through your entire life. Kalpana, same question. How did you bring giving back into your career, and what was that journey like?
Right, and it's similar to Sharmila. It was, you know, the household that my parents created was one that was very safe, very nurturing. We grew up very comfortable. And I think the thread through that was, when you grow up in privilege, you can't take that for granted. You must contribute. And so, you know, there were similarly, you know, a lot of things that I saw my parents do for other new immigrants that came to our town or nearby, cooking food, giving furniture, or just helping them, you know, out of the gate. So that was one part of it. So it was a thread that kind of ran through our household. And another thing that it's a little different is that I grew up with two older brothers, and I often saw a little bit of inequities between how they were treated and how I was, you know, when we went to India or in our household, right? And so when you grow up as the youngest and the only girl, and you see those inequities, you start to keep track of those around why is one person treated a certain way or given a certain opportunity and another isn't. And you start putting those together. And that kind of record keeping stayed with me, and I think also helped my frame in looking at the world, you know, really understanding injustices in our country and around the world. And so out of college, you know, college was eye-opening for me in terms of learning about civic engagement. And then I started my career 20 years ago in healthcare, mostly at safety net hospitals. So hospitals that serve anyone, regardless of insurance status, immigration status, and working toward improving access and quality of healthcare for everyone that came to our door. And so those 20 years have been an incredible journey of learning, and also helped shape inform my work in this area.
Wow, that's incredible. Definitely can relate to just feeling those differences, going back between different cultures and just seeing those. It seems like both of you, in order to do the jobs that you have, needed to develop some really strong core beliefs that you could fight for. I'm curious, how did you identify what you believe in and then align that with what you could actually do? Sharmila, we'll go the same way. Your response?
I think that oftentimes people are moved to act when they're dissatisfied with something, when they see something that they would like to change or that they don't like, and they believe they have a role in fixing that. And so, I think many youth these days are required to do community service in school, even if families don't make it a part of their life. And so there are multiple places, if you will, to discover what you're moved by. But I also think our world today is a lot more interconnected. So as we're growing up, as we're along our journey in our careers, we see things, we hear things that we may not have been exposed to otherwise. And so for me, it was, having opportunities along the way to look at something and say, I don't like the way that is, I'm going to do something to change it. At that all too common phrase, be the change you wish to see in the world. I know, again, overused, but I really do feel that seeing other people help and make a change in their communities was a value that I took on early on in my life because I saw it was possible and I thought I could do it too. I do think that listening and learning from others help you establish and clarify your values, because while many come from our families, I also think over time, high school, college, friendships, jobs, travel, we learn more about ourselves and we learn more about the communities that we are part of. And the values that you may have had point A might look very different, in the middle and by the time you're at Z, right? And so there's a whole plethora of experiences that I think help shape someone's values. I always tell people when I work with them in my work in philanthropy and in nonprofit management, you really need to sit down and think about what moves you, because that's not an easy thing. So many of us will just follow the crowd and find yourself on a journey or a path that you didn't set with intention. And so for me, it was later in my life that someone told me, that a mentor, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that was a signal to me that even though I had been doing so much good in my life, that it was my opportunity to really craft my own story, create a legacy that I thought was meaningful for not only me, but my family and the communities I was trying to bring change to. And so whatever the values you end up having, just be thoughtful and intentional about it, and make sure they're yours.
That's an interesting point, taking ownership of those values, making them personal so they're sticky, they stick with you. There seems like so much that we can do because, once you have the internet at your fingertips, you have a world of options, even if you're shelter in place, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like with all of these things that are out there to do, what are next steps? You've identified your beliefs, great. There's so much out there. Kalpana, were there any other action-oriented things, like next steps that if somebody was like, okay, I want to get involved, what's something that they can do right now?
Yeah, right now I think one of the most important things people can do, and this is all throughout the year, every year, is help register people to vote. In New York State, so, generally it's 18 to vote. Well, it is 18 to vote. But in New York State, we have pre-registration for 16 and 17-year-olds who can fill out forms now and be automatically registered. So I've done voter registration for more than 20 years. It's really fun. I mean, sometimes it means you're sitting at tables and over hours, you probably only get 2 or 3 people, 2 new registrants, 1 changing their address, but still that's 3 people. And also it actually does have, I strongly believe it has an impact on other people who are already registered, but that it shows the importance that there are people that care about whether people come out to vote. And so it actually has a lasting impact. And so voter registration, voter engagement, I've done canvassing, door knocking, just to make sure people remember about the election and go to vote. I've also done it for specific candidates, local candidates, and making sure people know that there are elections every year, and even in the middle of the year. From when I was little, I loved going into the voting booth with my parents, and that was so much fun. And now I bring my kids to I bring them to the library budget vote, I bring them to our local Board of Ed votes, and then I also bring them to the general election. So voter registration, I think, is huge. And then also agree with the contributing to social service organizations, so local food pantries, other organizations that support people that are housing in unstable or homeless, or help provide income support. I think they're doing incredible work. So like getting in touch with them and figuring out how you can help is crucial.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, there's so much to do and so much that we can do, and it doesn't take a lot of effort to get started. So thank you both for all of your suggestions, and thank you both for being part of this panel. It's been an honor and a privilege to get to know the both of you putting this together. Of course, as both of them have said, we're having this discussion now, but these discussions will continue within the youth and young adult branch of the Konkani community. If anyone's interested in learning more, we'll provide a link to some resources if you want to learn more about civil rights, social justice and engagement, and how to identify your beliefs and read through some materials so then you'd be able to take action. And on that note, thank you to both of our panelists for their time, and enjoy the rest of our program.
Thank you.
North American Konkani Association board members adakunu pura janaka namaskar karta. या pandemic निमित्ते आमगेल सम्मेलन in person करून जायनी. ताजे खातीरची आमगेल सम्मेलन आत जुलै 2 देखून जुलै 4 2021 पोस्टपोन केला. आजी सम्मेलन होस्ट कमिटी तुमगेल खातीर एक मिनी सम्मेलन इन अ वर्चुअल फॉर्मेट होस्ट करता आसत. ह्या आयच्या होड दिसाक हांव आमगेला सम्मेलन होस्ट कमिटी प्रेसिडेंट्स राम एंड अरुणा आचार्य, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट्स अशोक एंड रंजना कुलकर्णी, तांगेल पुरा कोर कमिटीज आनी सब कमिटीज आनी मस्त जन वॉलंटियर्सांक पुरा जनांक म्हगेले हृदयपूर्वक थँक्यू म्हणून सांगता. हांवें नाका बोर्ड जॉइन जावन आज एक 4 वर्स जाले. म्हगेल वट जॉइन जाल्ले मेंबर्स अजय राव, प्रमोद माविन कुर्वे, सुधाश शेणै आनी दामोदर वाळिगा. तांणी म्हाका साय केलेल्याक हांव तांकां म्हगेले हृदयपूर्वक धन्यवाद म्हणून सांगता. आमगेले 4 वर्सांचो अचीवमेंट कसो म्हणून आज तुमकां हांव सांगता. नाका हैज एस्टॅब्लिश्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड टू सपोर्ट फ्यूचर कोंकणी सम्मेलन बजेट्स. आमगेले टार्गेट $1 million. आज ताईं आमी $150,000 वोट करून तें दुड्ड आमी इन्वेस्ट केला. तुमी पुराय जन त्या इन्वेस्टमेंट फंडाक कॉन्ट्रिब्यूट करून लायफ टायम मेंबरशीप घेवका म्हणून हांव विनंती करता. दोनींच कसं म्हळ्यार एप्रिल 2021 देखून नाका विल पब्लिश आवर फेवरेट कोंकणी न्यूज़लेटर खबर. तिनीचे नाका हैज सेट अप अ प्रोसेस टू स्पॉन्सर P3 visas for Konkani artists coming from India. चारीचे आमगेले नाका वेबसाइट www.mynaka.org is up and running. आमका एडिटोरियल कमिटी आनी वेब डेव्हलपमेंटान तूं वॉलंटियर्स जाय तुमी कोणाकय इंट्रस्ट तुमकां कोणाकय इंट्रस्ट आसल्यार हांवें तुमकां हाजे विशय कसलेय चड म्हायती जाय जाल्यार आमकां तुमी ईमेल पिटायती board@mynapa.org तुमी पुरायच्यान तुमगेल्या लोकल अथॉरिटीज गायडलायन्स फॉलो करून तुमगेल्या हेल्थ लायक आसूं का आनी तुमी सेफ आसूं का म्हणून हांव देवाला प्रार्थना करता जायत जाल्यार आनी वेळ करना तुमी पुरायच्यान नेक्स्ट इयर संमेलन येईल तेन्ना आमी भेट करुया आनी तेन्ना सकळच्यान ओटू मेळून आमी सानोजेंतू व्हड गंमत करया देव बरें करो
स्वतंत्र मेघाकाशांतु वसंत मासु हे भूयिन्तु स्वतंत्र मेघाकाशांतु वसंत मासु हे भूयिन्तु मोरकेरू धावून खेळता छंदानंदा मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता स्वतंत्र मेघाकाशांतु वसंत मासु हे भूयिन्तु ಪತ್ರಾಕ ಪೆಟ್ಟು ಪಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಜತ್ತ ಬಂಗ್ರಾಕ ಹೂನ ಪಳ್ಳಾರಿ ರೂಪ ಎತ್ತ ಪತ್ರಾಕ ಪೆಟ್ಟು ಪಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಜತ್ತ ಬಂಗ್ರಾಕ ಹೂನ ಪಳ್ಳಾರಿ ರೂಪ ಎತ್ತ ಕಷ್ಟನಾಶಿ ಸುಖನಾ ಸುಖ ಪಾವಚಾ ಸುಲಭನಾ ಕಷ್ಟನಾಶಿ ಸುಖನಾ ಸುಖ ಪಾವಚಾ ಸುಲಭನಾ ಚಾಂಗಲಿಕ್ಕನು ಚಾಂಗ ಕೆಲ್ಲಾರಿ ಚಾಂಗ ಸುಖ ಮನಾಕ ಮಿಳ್ತಾ ಮನಾಕ ಮಿಳ್ತಾ ಮನಾಕ ಮಿಳ್ತಾ ಮನಾಕ ಮಿಳ್ತಾ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಮೇಘಾಕಾಶಾಂತು ವಸಂತ ಮಾಸು ಹೇ ಭೂಯಿಂತು कंटो अशिले फुलाक सौंदर्या रुक्कार शिले फलाक माधुर्या कंटो अशिले फुलाक सौंदर्या रुक्कार शिले फलाक माधुर्या हक्का उत्तरना दिवाले सृष्टिक प्रश्नना हक्का उत्तरना दिवाले सृष्टिक प्रश्नना मला भोरनो मोगदुल्लारी मस्त खुशी मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता स्वतंत्र मेघाकाशांतु वसंत मासु हे भूयिन्तु स्वतंत्र मेघा आकाशांतु वसंत मासु हे भूयिंतु मोरकेरू धावून खेळता छंदानंदा मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता मनाक मिळता.
नमस्कार. आमगल वर्ल्ड वाइड कोंकणी समाजाक आमगल सप्रेम नमस्कार.
कशी आज कार्यक्रम भोग गमट जाल्ले. एक आयटम पळयतना आमगेल कोंकणी परबे जेवणाचे एक्का पाशी एक रुची पदार्थांचे टेस्ट घेतील वारी जाल्ले न्ही वा.
तशीची पुराय रंगबिरंगी डान्स आणि सुरस्वर म्युजिकल आयटम्स वेर लायक फूड फॉर आवर आयज अँड इयर्स.
आमगेल्या तिन्ही स्पीकरांगले इन्स्पायरिंग आणि थॉट प्रोवोकिंग इंटरव्यूज म्हळ्यार फूड फॉर आवर ब्रेन्स अँड हार्ट्स तशी म्हण येता. श्री मोहनदास पै आणि प्रदीप पै हांगेल्या इंटरव्यूंतू तांणी आमकां आमगेले लोक भारतांत ह्या वेळारी हाऊ दे आर कोपिंग इन दीज डिफिकल्ट टायम्स ड्युरिंग दीस पॅन्डेमिक हें सांगलें. दे टोल्ड अस अबाउट वेरियस ऑर्गनायझेशन्स that are helping the needy families in India. They also told us about how all Konkanis are pitching in, including those of us in North America and other countries, to support them in this great cause. Mohandas Mam suggested many concrete steps to achieve the goal of preserving our Konkani Bhasha and Sanskriti for future generations.
Yes, and he pointed out that this pandemic is an inflection point in our history and that we need to be prepared for the changes that are coming. As Mohandas Paimam pointed out, all invasions and conversions weakened our society, but the language was preserved. Similarly, during these difficult times in our history, our spiritual gurus, our Mathadipati Swamijis were our guiding lights. They kept our deep culture and language alive and kept us together through these difficult times. And the functions such as the cultural programs and their upadeshas, the kathas, the teru, the daily bhajans and pujas and music, and all the wonderful festivals, those were things that kept our culture alive. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to our revered Mathadipati Swamijis, our gurus, and offer our humble pranams.
श्री गोपाल भंडारकर मामाने आमकां हांगा नॉर्थ अमेरिकांत आशिल्लो कोंकणी चॅरिटेबल फाउंडेशन इंडियांत आशिल्ल्या वर्दी चॅरिटेबल कॉजांक कशी सपोर्ट करता आणि हाऊ दे आर प्रोवायडिंग असिस्टन्स टू ऑल ड्युरिंग दीस एपिडेमिक म्हणून विस्तारान सांगलें.
आतां कोविड-19 फोर्स्ड डिस्टन्सा मिती आमगेले सर्व लोकांगेले त्रास जातोस, सगळ्यांक त्रास जातोस जाल्यार त्याच मिती पुराय लोक एकड़े सुधाय आयल्यांती. It has made us empathize with people whom during normal times we may have taken for granted, such as service workers and health workers. We thank Sri Sadanand Mankikar for his thoughts on how to handle the challenges of growing old in North America. You have been actively involved in helping Konkani seniors in Canada, and you've described all the programs there that have helped seniors. We look forward to having an in-depth discussion on this subject with you at our Sammelan in 2021.
A big thank you to you, Sharmila Thakkar and Kalpana Bhandarkar. As Shloka said, we Konkanis are a minority within the Indian community and outside of it too. So your thoughts and perspectives on civic engagement and community involvement are really valuable to all of us Konkanis. Thank you. तुमकां सर्वांक तुमगेले आयचे थॉट प्रोवोकिंग डिस्कशन करून आमगेले कार्यक्रम सार्थक केल्ले खातीर आमगेले अनेक धन्यवाद. तशीच आमगेले आज सहभागी जाल्ले वंडरफुल परफॉर्मन्सांकय धन्यवाद. त्या म्हळ्यार भरत कुंडाचे गेले गोमटे शास्त्रीय संगीत, अंजली शानभागा गेलो ब्युटिफुल सॅक्सोफोन परफॉर्मन्स, भालचंद्र प्रभू गेले क्लासिकल सिंगिंग, तशीच हाय एनर्जी डान्स ट्रुपा गेलो अमेझिंग डान्स. मागीर आमगेल्या एनर्जेटीक कोर कमिटी मेंबर्स हांगेल्या तांकां गेल्या फॅमिली सांगाती डिलायटफुल व्हिडिओ. गौतम आणि संजीत नायक हांगेले मेलोडियस फ्लूट आणि द टीम दॅट put together this whole program into one delightful feast. तुमका सर्वांकई आमगेले अनेक हार्दिक धन्यवाद आणि शुभेच्छा.
A big thank you to you, Preeti and Kedar Kodikal, for keeping the Bay Area Konkanis of Kaoka on their toes and keeping them anything but bored during the stay in place months. आम्ही एकमेकांक मेळणं इतलं गंमत करल्या आणि करतो सती अशी दिसना की आम्ही एकलींची घार बसल्यांती म्हणून. सो थँक यू फॉर ब्रिंगिंग अस क्लोजर while keeping our distance. Finally, Ram and Aruna, thank you for your amazing leadership. Tumgal enthusiasm, energy, and creativity are truly contagious.
खरेची. आता तुमच्या खातीर एक भरतनाट्यम डान्स प्रोग्राम आम्ही प्रस्तुत करत असती. We thank the performance of the upcoming dance program. We are sure you are going to enjoy it.
We will see you all again at the 2021 Konkani Sammelan next year.
July 2021. Save the date. त्यातनं थाई आम्ही कोरोनाच्या युद्धांतू जय पावनू, हेल्दी आणि एनर्जेटिक जावनू, इन पर्सन सॅनोझेंतू एकडे मेळूक जावनू, एक सक्सेसफुल सम्मेलन करती हीच आमगेल देवालक प्रार्थना.
Keep healthy, keep safe. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
देव बरे करो.
आमगेले या कार्यक्रम एक ट्रेडिशनल तिल्लानांतू समाप्त करता असच.
Enjoy this beautiful Tilan, followed by Mangalam.
Nadrudrudim tanananum tararadani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum bridrutillala nadrudrudim tanananum tararadani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum bridrutillala nadrudrudim tanananum tararadani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum bridrutillala nadrudrudim tanananum tararadani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum Ridrillana nadrudrudim tanananum tadaradani 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 nadrudrutum nadrudrutum Ridrillana nadrudrudim tanananum
పవమాన సుతుడు బతుపా जय मङ्गलं राजीव नयन त्यागराजादि विनुतमयन नीनाम रूपमुनगो नित्य जय मङ्गलं नित्य जय मङ्गलं नित्य जय मङ्गलं मङ्गलं कोसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्दये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलं
We hope you liked our program put together by our Sammelan team. We would love to hear your feedback on today's program. My name is Neil Shenoy, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at our Grand Sammelan next July.
तुमगेल्या घरा बसून आम्ही प्रस्तुत केलेल्या घरांतून एक सान मिलन या कार्यक्रमानं तुमका संतोष दिला म्हणून आम्ही लेखताची. तुमका या कार्यक्रम कशी जाला म्हणून आमकां ತಿಳಿಸಿಯಾಚೆ. वो कार्यक्रम प्रस्तुत केलेली हांव नयना शेणे. मुकावेच जुलायंतू आम्ही पुराय मेळ्या सॅन होसेंतू व्हड गंमत करूया. धन्यवाद. देव बरें करूं.
supposed to go.